Hey everyone, welcome back to Stoic Vibes. Today we're diving into a surprising topic. What really happens to your body, more specifically, your penis, when you drink a lot of coffee? For all you coffee lovers out there, you might be getting more than just a caffeine boost. We'll break down the science, the benefits, and the potential side effects, so stick around to find out if your daily cup, or 5, is helping or hurting. Let's get into it. I can improve and make better videos for you. Now let's begin. Today I feel a profound responsibility to share insights that are deeply rooted in my professional experience, extensive medical knowledge, and the unique lens that sexology provides on this intricate and often sensitive topic. As both a doctor and a sexologist, I believe it is essential to unravel and clarify certain pervasive myths that surround the relationship between coffee consumption and the intimate lives of men over the age of 50. This conversation is not just a scientific inquiry. It is an invitation for men to reflect on their health, their habits, and their emotional well-being comprehensively. I want this discussion to resonate particularly with those who are earnestly seeking a deeper understanding of their bodies, the nuanced ways in which they change with age, and the far-reaching implications of their daily habits, especially something as ubiquitous as coffee. This is an intimate and delicate topic, one that merits the attention of mature individuals who are acutely aware of the shifts that accompany the passage of time. We all know that aging can bring with it a myriad of challenges, and understanding how our everyday choices impact our sexual health is a critical aspect of navigating this journey. Gracefully, for countless individuals, coffee serves as an unwavering companion. Every single morning, a ritual that brings warmth, comfort, and a semblance of control to our busy lives. There's a certain magic in that first sip, the aroma wafting through the air, the soothing warmth in your hands, the jolt of energy. Awakening your senses, however, from my vantage point as a sexologist and medical professional, I have come to witness a bittersweet reality over the years. The regular consumption of coffee, while comforting, can yield effects that are not always beneficial, particularly for the aging male body. A fact that many may inadvertently overlook or dismiss. Yes, coffee can invigorate the central nervous system, providing us with an energetic boost that enhances our concentration and sharpens our focus. But we must also recognize its intricate and often complex relationship with blood circulation and, in turn, erectile function. This is where the heart of the matter lies. The male member, much like any other vital organ, is heavily reliant on adequate blood flow for optimal performance during intimate moments. It's a delicate dance of physiological processes that we often take for granted. Caffeine found in our beloved coffee stimulates the body and prompts a temporary spike in blood pressure. However, this seemingly innocuous boost can have unintended consequences, particularly for older men, for those whose blood vessels may have already begun to harden due to the natural aging process. This spike can paradoxically reduce blood flow to the pelvic region, an alarming reality that many men may be unaware of over time. This can have profound implications for the ability to achieve a firm and satisfying erection, leading to feelings of frustration and disconnection. Moreover, it's critical to consider the intricate dance between coffee and male hormones, particularly testosterone, which is foundational to men's sexual health. Testosterone is more than just a hormone. It is a key player in a man's sense of vitality, confidence, and overall sexual well-being. Research has shown that caffeine can trigger a temporary increase in testosterone levels, which might sound like good news at first. However, this effect is not necessarily beneficial in the long run. Over time, the body may respond to this temporary surge by decreasing its natural testosterone production, leading to a gradual decline in libido, and ultimately a diminishing desire for intimacy. As a doctor who has dedicated years to studying these patterns, I rely on a wealth of studies that have documented this phenomenon in men over the age of 50. The findings reveal that the effects of caffeine become increasingly pronounced as men age, often leading to lower hormone levels and a significant decline in sexual desire. This is not merely a clinical observation. It is a deeply personal reality for many men. The emotional toll that comes with these changes can be overwhelming, as it affects not just physical health, but the very essence of one's identity and relationships. Another pivotal aspect that must not be overlooked is the relationship between coffee and sleep quality. Caffeine, as a potent stimulant, can interfere with our delicate sleep patterns, disrupting the very foundation of our health. Sleep is not just a luxury, it is a vital component of sexual health and overall well-being. During the deep stages of sleep, men produce the majority of their testosterone, and chronic sleep disruption can gradually erode these levels over time. The consequences are far-reaching, impacting not only the libido, but also the ability to maintain fulfilling and satisfying intimate relationships. In my practice, I frequently encounter men who, after decades of coffee consumption, express a profound sense of loss regarding their sexual vitality. This decline is often not solely about waning desire, but is intricately intertwined with the pervasive fatigue that accompanies sleepless nights. The toll of sleep deprivation can be debilitating, leaving men feeling exhausted both physically and emotionally. It's a poignant reality that weighs heavily on their sense of self-worth and their ability to connect with their partners. Returning to the critical issue of circulation, we must recognize that coffee's influence extends to cardiovascular health. The male member's functionality hinges on the integrity of healthy arteries and veins during moments of intimacy. As we age, the quality of our vascular health becomes even more essential. Coffee has the potential to raise cholesterol levels and contribute to the hardening of arteries over time, further diminishing blood flow for men over 50. This is a significant concern that cannot be ignored. The American Heart Association has issued urgent warnings about excessive coffee consumption in older adults, linking it to an elevated risk of heart disease that directly jeopardizes sexual health. Practically speaking, diminished blood flow to the genital area translates into less responsiveness and satisfaction during intimate encounters for many men. This can create an emotional barrier that extends beyond the physical realm, leading to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. The experience of diminished sexual function can be devastating, creating a disconnect not only from one's body, but also from one's partner. Additionally, we must consider the psychological ramifications of coffee consumption. While it may initially create feelings of alertness and wakefulness, excessive coffee intake is often associated with heightened anxiety and nervousness for older men. This anxiety can serve as a formidable barrier to fully enjoying their intimate lives. The pressures of daily existence, often exacerbated by coffee, can cast a long shadow over men's sexual experiences, creating a vicious cycle where stress and lack of intimacy feed off one another, spiraling downward. In many cases, I have witnessed how work-related stress or the burdens of everyday life compounded by coffee consumption negatively impact men's sex lives. The fear of failure or performance anxiety can loom large when an older man feels overwhelmed, leading to a profound decline in confidence regarding his abilities. We know from sexual psychology that anxiety is one of the most formidable inhibitors of sexual pleasure, and caffeine, with its stimulating effects, can exacerbate this issue, particularly for men who are already sensitive to stress. So does this mean we should cast aside our beloved coffee entirely? Not necessarily. In my practice, I advocate for moderation rather than complete elimination for men over 50. I recommend reducing coffee consumption to 1 or 2 cups a day, an approach that allows them to maintain the comforting ritual without succumbing to the potential pitfalls I often suggest. Transitioning to decaffeinated options or limiting intake after midday to avoid interfering with precious sleep patterns. Finding balance is paramount in this journey. Coffee in moderation is not the adversary, it is the excessive and unchecked consumption that can amplify various SEUAL and health concerns commonly faced in later life. If men can maintain a mindful approach to their coffee consumption, alongside a balanced diet and regular physical activity, the adverse effects can be significantly mitigated for all my listeners over the age of 50. It is vital to remember that while coffee can influence your sexual life, it is not an insurmountable obstacle. It's essential to approach this topic with an open mind and a willingness to adapt with thoughtful moderation and a keen focus on preserving cardiovascular and hormonal health. You can continue to embrace a fulfilling and gratifying intimate life. Your sexual vitality is not just a matter of physical health. It is intertwined with your emotional well-being, and sense of self-understanding and navigating these complexities can empower you to reclaim your intimacy and enjoy the rich, satisfying connections that life has to offer. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me in this age of information. Let us not forget that knowledge is power by embracing a holistic approach to our health, considering not only what we consume, but also how it affects our bodies and relationships. We can pave the way for a more fulfilling and vibrant life. You are not alone on this journey, and together we can demystify these challenges and foster a greater understanding of what it means to thrive in our later years. So take heart, embrace the changes, and let's explore how to navigate this chapter with grace and wisdom. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the unexpected effects of coffee on male sexual health. Particularly for those over 50, we've discussed how this seemingly harmless morning ritual can influence key aspects of your health, from testosterone levels and blood circulation to sleep quality and overall vitality. So what have you learned so far? Have any of the insights about how coffee might affect your libido or your intimate relationships resonated with you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on one key takeaway from this video that you plan to incorporate into your daily life. Whether it's moderating your coffee intake or being more mindful of your habits, your experiences could inspire others in our community to make positive changes as well. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Not only does your feedback help us understand what resonates with you, but it also fosters a supportive environment where we can all learn from one another. If you enjoyed this video and found the information valuable, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps spread awareness about important health topics that can lead to healthier and happier lives. Remember, small changes can lead to significant improvements, and we're here to guide you on that journey. Until next time, take care of yourselves and keep striving for a fulfilling and vibrant life.